Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Hope you are doing all right. GMGM. It's Friday. It's pizza day. I'm wearing my pizza shirt, as you guys can see. This used to be a Papa John shirt, but I didn't want to have people see me walking around in a Papa John shirt, even though I do love Papa John's. I cut the sleeves off. Plus, it looks better. Sun's out, guns out, baby. The sun is out here in Georgia. It's been hot.
It's been hot.
What is up? What is up?
What is up? What is up?
All right, we got an echo. I think we got to figure it out. Yes. What's up? All right. So let's get everybody in here, guys. Make sure as you're tuning in, if you are watching on YouTube, you smash the like button. If you are watching on X, hit the heart. Let's get our friends in here. Let's take our seats. If you guys need anything from the reception bar, there are breakfast cocktails, waffles, and some bacon slices, candied bacon that Mr. Dude's wife made for everybody. So just take one piece, please. You guys know the rules. We got to make sure everybody gets one piece until everybody's had one. And then if you want seconds, you can go back up for it. So.
And don't forget, there's adult Depends undergarments on the side too for the people that haven't been through this kind of market.
Yeah. And as you say that, I'm like, oh God, I haven't even looked at the market today. How are things? Still below 60.
I think we should make a rule. Yeah, I think we make a rule. We don't mention Bitcoin when it's under 60, and when it's over 60, we talk nothing about it. I mean, I'll talk all about it. How about that? You know,
yeah. I think that is probably a fantastic strategy.
Wait, what?
Make it conditional. Hey, Bitcoin, we're not going to talk about you until you go over 60,000.
Right. I mean, I don't think that's like, it's not unfair.
Kid would rather live. He would rather live in the Matrix.
Yes, most definitely. I would rather have. I'd rather have that. That parabolic chart that continues to go up and never ends. But unfortunately, they call them honeypots, and it's not looked upon too kindly in the crypto space. So.
Well, that has another meaning.
I recently, I didn't know that until a lot later in life. To be perfectly honest with you, that was a double meaning.
Yeah.
But if you don't know what we're talking about, listen.
You guys are more than welcome to share the other meaning. I don't.
No. That is for everybody to put into their own search algorithm. If you want to figure out what that means, that's on you. That is totally on you. Now, I do want to really quick. We got TradeMaster in the house today. We are going to be talking about the strategies that they've got for the platform, everything about it. But because we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. I just want to preface for all of the ninjas in the house, all the trade ninjas in the house. We're going to get to in a second. If it's your first time joining the Web3 Breakfast, we got to get what's through what we call the chop shop. And that's just where we just talk about nothing. That I think a lot of people have said that this is like the Seinfeld. This show's like the Seinfeld of crypto and Web3. The first 20 minutes, definitely. Most of the time, it's you're like, what are these guys even talking about? So we'll abbreviate it a little bit because we've got a special guest, and I know we want to get to it. But before we do all that, what's up, brother man? How are you doing? Welcome to the show today, too, by the way.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, all right. Just making sure. Yeah, doing well. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. I know there's we got several people in the community that are excited to learn more about TradeMaster. We've got people in the community that are already in the TradeMaster community. So this is we're hitting it on two fronts, which I'm excited about. And plus, there's some people that don't know anything about it. So we'll probably pick up a new community members. I am a token holder as well. As you guys know, there is also a relationship with the high IQ indicator. We're not really going to get too much into that today, but if you guys do some trading, you understand, the high IQ indicator, great indicator to put on top of Market Cipher B as well. And so together, you really get like a nice little picture of what's happening. So it's something that you guys see me look at in the afternoon show. You see Ben talking about it, AJ talking about it. And so again, we won't really talk about the indicator. We're going to talk about the tech behind it, though, what you guys are up to. So, but that'll be
we desperately need a high IQ indicator, because every time I go to the chart and I see it going down, we know that's the low IQ indicator.
Dude, and I will tell you what, again, we'll talk about most of the stuff at another point, but one of the updates that I know is coming, and if you watch specifically Ben's live stream, you'll see, like, when we look at charts, there are sometimes arrows, and it's either a green arrow pointing up or a red arrow pointing down, and that's usually an indicator of what the market's going to be doing. Now, 8 or 9 times out of 10, it's wildly accurate, and like on the upside, it's like insane for a quick scalp or a quick day trade or whatever. That's an actual indicator that's going to be coming out. So you could even set an alert for those arrows, and we're just going to go at some point. I'm just going to go arrow hunting, but that is something that we will talk about another day. But I just want to get you guys excited that you knew these days were coming. We were going to start trading again. We just wanted favorable market conditions. And I would say really quick, like we've been talking a lot on this show about our timelines and what we think and speculating of, are we going to have a dry September, or is it going to be wet and wild? And, leading into October, is that going to be double up and just go like back to back great months? Or is it going to be, red and then green? What's your kind of thought process in the market overall, before we get into the TradeMaster stuff?
Is that for me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, anybody can answer it. Like, I'll ask you directly first, and then we can kind of just take the conversation away there for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to be totally honest. I've been around since the beginning of 2021, and I'm just sitting trying to learn. Like I've been in that like learning stage. I feel like for such a good long time, and so really running through an entire bull run and seeing all the parts of it, like I've not really known what I was doing during that. And so to really predict what's coming, I try and keep pretty conservative on my thoughts and try and kind of hold back a little bit on that. But I feel good. I feel good that there's a lot of positive momentum. But as far as like the midterm, next couple months, I don't know. I'm never one to want to predict what's coming as far as like the full market movements. And stuff. I don't know. That's just me.
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense, man.
I'll second what he says too, because I've been in since 2011, my friend, and this market is. I think we get who wants to get the coin out and flip it, because I think that's about the same odds.
True. I mean, yeah, and I get that, right? I am by nature like way more bullish. I'm a super positive person, and so I will absolutely err on the caution of being a bullish person, knowing that like the switch is ready to flip, right? It's just ready to happen. I feel like there's a lot of statistics that back up that we are going to see what we've typically seen, where September is going to be not the go month like some people are saying. That the plan is to keep it with October, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And so far, that's been the common theme year after year. Doesn't matter if it's an election cycle. It doesn't matter what else is happening. It seems to be fairly consistent, but there's a chance. What do you guys think, though? This is a great time for me to let you guys know, hey, we're having a great conversation today. We do have a guest, but if you want to participate in the conversation, all you got to do is raise your hand. That's the whole freaking point of this show. So just raise your hand. Come on up to speak. We just ask that you are respectful. That's the only thing. And then you can be a part of the conversation. And what are some of your predictions as far as timelines go? And that's that's kind of stuff we want to know for the next couple minutes, and then we'll get into the rest of the show. So I see people like Matthew and Corey and Gringo. Gringo's got great perspectives, man. I know we joke around how he likes to piss in our Cheerios, but I think it's great. It's great to have that balance, right? Like if I'm super bullish, but he's a little bearish, like there's good balance in between all of that. And so I love the different perspectives. So make sure you guys don't. It's Friday. I know everybody had a long week. We're working for that weekend. We got one more day to get through. We'll take our pizza orders at the end of the show. Don't forget we're also giving away $200 at Gotti. Also burning Gotti every time we're giving it away, guys. Like we're doing what we can here at Web3 Breakfast, and I appreciate you guys for being here. So go ahead and smash that like, hit the heart, repost the space out, go up into, let's see, right now, it might just be the pinned post on my profile. Hold up 1 second. Yes, it is. Get ready to dive into ninja level trading strategies and discover how to dominate the markets on tomorrow's Web3 Breakfast with special guest Adventure Brown from Info TradeMaster. That is going up into the Jtron, the Jumbotron, the Nest, whatever you want to call it. That's what I call it, all three. That's why I have to say all three of them every single day, because I do call all three of them, because I'm not consistent with what I want to call it. But make sure if you guys want to participate, if you want to qualify for the giveaway today at the end of the show, all you got to do is follow the rules there. Make sure you are following the Web3 Breakfast account. I changed that. Big update. I think, and what do you guys think? Moving forward, starting Monday, the show will be run from the Web3 Breakfast account, and then Mr. Dude and I will hang out in the co-host spots from our PFPs. I think that's what we're going to do.
Ooh. Me likey.
Yeah. And then this way, like, because listen, if I am, I'm going to take a little bit of the chop shop here to harp on the American medical system. I am freaking pissed. Y'all know that I got my MRI yesterday. It wasn't labeled stat. All they have to do is my doctor has to call the imaging, say, hey, can you make this stat? They'll read it in 2 hours. But now they're fighting me. They won't even talk to my wife. They're saying HIPAA, yet she's like scheduled everything for me because they know that I'm extremely busy. And so now they're telling me like, oh, if you need treatment, just go to the ER or go to urgent care. It's like, what the fuck? You're my doctor. You are my doctor. Read the MRI, you idiot. Anyway. I'm annoyed. Because they said they wouldn't give me any more things.
Tell us how you really feel.
I'll tell you how I really feel. That's the PG version. Anyway.
Sorry, buddy. That sucks.
Yeah, whatever. That was just a quick little session for me to say that I'm displeased with the medical system here. Anyway. All right.
I am too.
What you're of the firm belief that we're as far as crypto goes, we'll bring it back here. The market, we're going to see a little bit of a downturn over the next several weeks, right? Or do you think that we're going to have a wicked September?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I really don't know, to be honest. I want to believe September will be good, but it's historically awful. Sorry to piss on everyone's Cheerios. I don't want to be that guy. I'm actually a perma bull. As far as crypto and NFTs, I am absolutely super bullish. So I hope I didn't give off the wrong impression.
No.
Previous few appearances, because I love everyone here, and I also agree we should have different views, different perspectives. Because I'm a student of this space, like I think we all are. We're all passionate. We're all here to share ideas. So I firmly believe that I don't know for sure, and I will never try to act like, I know for sure. But historically, September is brutal, but maybe this time is different. I always try to stay optimistic. If we weren't optimistic, why would we even be in this space? It has been brutal for years,
True.
And then when the good times come, we all think back about how amazing those feelings were. I think you mentioned the other day, just that feeling when everything's pumping, you wake up, you have more money in your wallet. Those days are coming, friends. I don't know when, but they are coming back.
Heck yeah.
So we just got to stay positive.
Just stay positive.
I think we could all probably agree. I think most of us here, probably majority of us here, long-term cryptocurrency, bullish as fuck. Excuse my language.
No, you're good.
Short-term, the next 30, 60, 90 days, rest of this year, uncertain. That's kind of where I feel. It's like it's up in the air. It could be fantastic. It could be brutal. It could be maybe fucking boring. We may just have a boring rest of this year where it's just kind of hovering around 60,000, waiting for some type of.
I hope not, because you know what's going to happen? You're going to see more people capitulate. You're going to see more people that they're just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm out of this. Like, I don't have time for this, or I really needed it to go up sooner, and now I'm out of time. Whatever. So you'll see more people capitulate, which ultimately, I think at the end of the day is what the market needs, right? You need more people to sell their coins for cheap, and then Kapowski, then it rips. So unfortunately, you need more capitulation. It's going to be nobody in this room because you guys know better. I know that. I know our community, the Web3 Breakfast community. I know the TradeMaster community. I know everybody that's in here right now is so smart that they would never even consider capitulating at this point. My God, you made it 3 years.
Well, I wasn't supposed to sell my Bitcoin yesterday. Shit.
Damn it.
Oh man.
Damn.
The good news is there's so many people in crypto.
I thought it was the perfect time.
The good news, guys, is there's so many people in crypto, they don't have any money left, so they can't capitulate.
Exactly. That's why I'm in NFTs mostly, because sentiment already bottomed out and the prices did. So I'm just like, it's only up from here, basically. Although I guess the SEC could change that. See you guys in prison.
I mean, you know what?
Did you guys have that on your book that OpenSeas is now under investigation by the SEC? I mean, I didn't have that on the book.
Listen,
Yeah,
Well, we're
but
talking
I'll be
about
really-
that Tuesday. That's
I'll be
coming
really
up on
surprised,
Tuesday
though.
for certain.
Oh, we definitely, but really quick, like, how many L's is Gary gonna have to take before someone says, like, bro, no, come on? Because how many, like, this is just not gonna work. And I think, and I don't know if the video was real, but did someone really actually talk to him, like, when they were like testifying about like Pokemon cards, and then like, all right, now, he said Pokemon cards are not a security, but he said, well, now what if they're digital and they're traded on a blockchain? He's like, well, I have to take a look at it. He's like, so are you just saying because blockchain, that means security? Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, and Pokemon just released they're about to launch a trading card app, which is digital. So they're clearly building something. And that was actually one of my little theories. Maybe some people would say it's a conspiracy theory, but if you remember back a couple of years ago, the New York Stock Exchange filed a patent for a NFT marketplace. That was what's going on now? Have they finally finished building their New York Stock Exchange NFT marketplace? And now Gary Gensler, former Wall Street guy, Goldman Sachs guy, he wants to help give his friends a competitive advantage to launch their NFT marketplace.
You got to eliminate the competition. You got to eliminate the competition. Yeah.
Well, that's really interesting.
That is one possibility,
it's dirty, guys. It's dirty from the top to the bottom.
I definitely would want to get into that conversation too, because like whatever happened to Amazon's marketplace too, that thing all but evaporated after delay after delay after delay.
Well,
Matthew.
So let me add to that. It's not just Wall Street he's giving a competitive advantage to. He's giving it to Silicon Valley friends as well. So Amazon and eBay, they can get their NFT marketplaces up. So that's one theory.
It's interesting.
So what about actual like Matthew? What about like, because I've got an uncle who is like a collector of like sports cards, and he's like, so now am I like, because he heard somehow the news about like OpenSea, and he's like, so now does this mean that my hockey cards are security? Are your comic books a security? I'm like, I honestly don't know, dude. I don't know how like not in Canada, because this is the SEC we're talking about. But
this
I mean, we're not.
I do want to get to Matthew. I really do, but this is going to be the end of the SEC, because you can't be talking about laws that are over 100 fucking years old anymore when we've gone to a digital society. That's just ridiculous. Anyway, Matthew, you've had your hand up long enough. I'm sorry. I know that your pit stand order in the merch shop was delayed, so you don't have it. So my bad. Go ahead, please.
Dude, I got that Old Spice deodorant, so we're crushing it on a Friday. GM, everybody, hope y'all are well. Jay, your medical experience reminds me of a joke my dad used to say when you go to the doctor and you say, "Doctor, it hurts when I do that," and the doctor says, "Well, don't do that." That is pretty much what happened, I think, when you went to the doctor.
I feel like because he's like, go get your MRI and then we'll continue treating you. And so I got the MRI, and now they're like, go to urgent care. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I empathize. So one thing I think it's important that people remember about this Wells notice is it's really just a notice of an investigation into OpenSea, but it's not saying that all your NFTs are securities. What they're really upset about is OpenSea as a marketplace that is perpetuating the sales of what could be considered unregistered securities. So it's really not about the individual projects in and of itself. It's about them going after and making an example out of, like Uniswap or like Coinbase. Like they've done this with all the major players, because in 2020, 2021, and 22, OpenSea was the go-to place for people to just go launch random NFTs, raise money, and, Jeet basically is all they were really doing. So this is really more of a notice of investigation to a marketplace that is perpetuating the sale of what they might consider unsecured or unregistered securities.
Okay, that makes sense. Clean up the
Massive sigh of relief
for them to go after.
I mean, it's still shitty. It's still
as opposed
shitty.
to every project, right, Matthew?
Well, yeah, exactly. It's way easier for them to make an example out of the Vanguard or the E-Trade or the Fidelity rather than the stocks or the actual tokens that trade on that platform, because they'll never be able to go after them because they have no money. They're all platforms. They're all projects that went to zero. What are they going to do? Extract nothing? So go take it from OpenSea.
Yeah, exactly. At this point, going after like Yuga Labs would be like fucking futile. exercise, right? But
Well,
going after OpenSea, they're the ones that have been taxing everybody the whole way along.
See,
yeah.
the Eagle Labs at least would have money and like a platform. I think it's also like they can't go after every single rug because those rugs are gone and that person is gone. But OpenSea still made their royalty off of it.
Well, and I think, at the end of the day, like,
Yeah,
royalty,
true.
OpenSea, they made their bed and now they have to lie in it. And I think like this potentially could be the nail in the coffin. I mean, you saw like, why did just about every project launch their own marketplace? Because they were sick and tired of the bullshit with OpenSea, right? Like, why did, all these other marketplaces come up? Because people were sick and tired of it. Like, I remember, I mean, OpenSea was trash. And then they had the royalty issues and all whatever else was going on there. And so people got fed up with it. And this could be the nail in the coffin for OpenSea as we know it. I mean, who knows what they end up pivoting to if they pivot, but you guys
yeah, that's why like Magic Eden is
It's not the end of the world, though.
ground,
Exactly.
Like,
there's so many more
Eagle
marketplaces.
Eagle Labs just moved to Magic Eden to fix the royalties, right?
Mhm.
Exactly what you talked about.
I mean, I know a kid called Beast. I don't think they've got their own marketplaces. You can't even buy or sell. I think maybe you could, but they don't want you to on OpenSea. There's a lot of other collections that are doing that where they're just like, what, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do something that benefits the community, benefits the project, the art, whatever it happens to be, and not the best interests of a platform like OpenSea, who was making. Isn't there like some statistic where like I think like at one point like the most they made was like a 1 point something billion dollars in a day during the NFT like boom skis? Wasn't it something nutty like that?
I believe so, but I don't remember the exact numbers.
I think it was when the other side was minting and all that stuff was happening at that time, and Bored Ape and all when those were all peaking out.
How much were they skimming? Does anybody know like what their percentage they were taking off the top
I
with?
think 2.5, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Holy shit, that's like barely
For
anything.
every transaction. So
yeah, no, that's true. And then ETH transactions being what they were at the time, that's true. Yeah.
Oh.
See, what we need is a TradeMaster high IQ to let you know where it's going to go up or down.
Definitely.
That's right.
I like that. Thank you for bringing us full circle, Mr. Dude. All right, Adventure Bound, what's up, my guy? Let's talk about TradeMaster. Let's kind of lay some of the fundamentals so if anybody isn't familiar, and then we can start getting into more of the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you again for having me on. I know most of your audience is probably not super familiar with TradeMaster, although it is good to see a lot of the TradeMaster community here in the chat. Shout out to them. But yeah, so the team, the developers have been building this product for years now, and just kind of quietly behind the scenes. There's been a few hints here and there on Ben's channel, as well as our logo was on Ben Armstrong's shorts at his last fight. And so there's been some hints here and there, but the team wasn't ready to really be pushing out to the masses until now. And so it's definitely an exciting time to be really speaking about TradeMaster, because I think as we're talking about moving into this bull run, things really taking off. I think TradeMaster Ninja is really going to be on the minds of a lot of people. Right now, we've got a pretty tight-knit community. Yeah, there you go. So our website is trademaster.ninja. Pretty easy to remember. And we've got all the information there. If you go down a little bit farther, you're going to see the roadmap. They've been sticking very closely to the roadmap as we've been going. And we've got really in the Q3, Q4, we've got some of the most exciting products, trading products coming out that we've got. So in a nutshell, TradeMaster Ninja is a professional trading ecosystem that's been designed for all levels of traders. So whether you're professional or non-professional, really the idea is that you can come in to our community as a non-professional. You don't have to be a professional crypto or stock trader, and you can come into our community and make money like the pros. Now, I know there's got to be a disclaimer, of course, that no one's guaranteed to make money, but TradeMaster has the tools that we can give you to help you make that kind of money. whether it's the auto trader bot, whether it's the back tester, the gym calls, the automated copy trading, the NFTs. Like we'll get into a bunch of that here in a minute, but we've got the tools in place for you to be able to really kill it this bull run. One example I like to mention is when you're looking at the professional traders out there, you name it, whoever that is that you kind of look up to, when are they making money in the crypto market? Are they waiting for that 4-year cycle to start going parabolic again? No, they're making money when the market's going up, when the market's going down, when the market's going sideways. So if we're coming into this ecosystem that's been designed by professional traders, they're giving us those tools that knowledge that they have, that alpha they have, in order for us to find success in the market for trading. So talking a little bit, we've mentioned partnership with High IQ. So there is an element to the TradeMaster ecosystem that is, partnerships with indicators. And we can talk about that a little more in just a minute, but that's kind of the groundwork there for kind of the basis of what TradeMaster is.
Absolutely, man. I think that's really good. I think one of the important things, when I first started doing trading, and I think, I've learned from AJ, most importantly, like some strategies and philosophies, right? And it's like, and you hear him say this to his audience a lot, and it's, you don't guess, right? You're reacting, right? And that's the thing with like some of these indicators. And if you don't utilize anything like that and you are successful, good for you. But a lot of, like, if you're someone like me, like I've got a lot of things going on throughout the day, and to be like a successful, like full-time trader, you got to be looking at the screen on those charts like almost nonstop, right? But someone like me, I don't have the ability to do that. Whereas, now if you're doing, whether it's copy trading, whether it's a trading bot, whatever it is, and now you've got tools that help you participate, and you could set, I would assume that there's all sorts of limiting factors that you can mitigate your risks, or you can even juice it up a little bit higher. You can be a little bit riskier if you want to fit your own strategy, because that's also one of the most I think important things about all of this is that crypto, and with same thing with like stock trading, I'm sure, but crypto in general, most importantly, because that's what we're talking about here, is that you've got the ability to do your own style. And if you can incorporate that, whether it's to the bot or find someone that trades like you want to trade, and then you do it, like I don't see anything wrong with that. Like I don't want you to copy trade me. I'm not saying that at all. You want us to copy trade successful people in the trade. Now, I right now we're just getting ready to get started and utilize the platform and the indicators and everything. We've that I've been paying attention to them and utilizing them with Ben over the last several months. But now it's time to really pick up our own reins, I guess, and run with it and really get back into it, because it's been a couple years since really put in a lot of consistent trades. But again, using tools to help you get through that is, I think, a smart move.
Yeah, absolutely. So really the best way to get started to really be joining the TradeMaster ecosystem is just going to the website here, start learning. That's the best investment for ourselves, of course, is learning. And then if you wouldn't mind, go over to the token tab up on top. So we do have a TRDM, TradeMaster TRDM token that's a part of the ecosystem, and that's a really important place to start for us, because I want you to go buy that. Now, obviously, I'm not sending you to go purchase TRDM token because I want to see the price pump, although that's a nice benefit. But in order to access certain benefits within the ecosystem, you have to hold a certain amount of the token. And so, for example, if you want access to our gym calls and our pro trader channel, you need to have holding 10,000 TRDM token. Now, at today's prices, that's about $200. So it's not a real large barrier to entry or anything here. It's about 2 cents, close to 2 cents, just under, I think, at today's prices per token. And our high end automated copy trading, some of the high-end options that we have requires you to be 100,000 tokens. And so when you're first getting in, to the ecosystem, we do require you to be holding a certain number of these tokens. And it's all mainly because of access. How much access do you want to the particular product?
It's token gated. Right.
It's exactly. Yeah, exactly. And so we've got a lot of we've got a whole entire dashboard and platform that is currently being built. If you click over on app up at the very top of that page, we've got a minting app as well. And so we do have our own NFTs. Okay, so the minting app, I mean, it is locked behind. You've got to log in and everything. You can use any number of different wallets to log into that. And yeah, so if you go down to Mint NFTs over there on the left-hand side, yeah, Mint NFTs, it should pop up to show the different levels of NFTs. We've got a gold, a platinum, and a diamond.
Yeah,
again, each one of those gives you access. Unless you're logged in, it may not show it. But if you purchase one of those NFTs
on the previous page, like before you open the app on the actual website, it'll show you the levels. If you just hit NFTs tab at the top, like where you hit token.
Yeah, exactly. And so those will also give you access to certain levels. Yeah, go down just a little bit farther. We give you access to different levels of the ecosystem. Now, of course, the diamond, that's 100, roughly 100,000 TRDM. That's going to give you access to the full range of products. I mean, basically everything you see on the far right-hand side there, it gives access to everything that we have. And so a lot of these things here, you're going to see like the automated copy trading, like airdrops and revenue share. There may be other products out there that have similar things, but I really love the diamond NFT because it and just all of this in general, because it is fully decentralized. So when we're looking at the automated copy trading, you see different kinds of copy trading options on different centralized platforms, for example. But with this, it's completely decentralized. And so what we've got is we do have a team of professional traders that are making those calls, making the buy and sell signals. And that's going to be something that you're going to be able to connect your account to your trading account, and they're going to be making those calls for you, and they're not touching your funds at all. I feel like I'm jumping ahead of myself here. There's a lot here. But looking back at the token, first of all, the TradeMaster token, the TRDM token, it is the tokenomics here are really important to think about, because I know with the Gotti token, I'm sorry guys, I don't hold any yet. I need to.
We'll get you in there, man. I know we will.
But with Gotti, it's very important to be burning that token. It's deflationary, and that's exactly where we're at with TradeMaster. So for every NFT that's purchased, we're burning that amount of TRDM that was used in the purchase. We're burning that. And so the initial supply was 100 million tokens. And based on how many NFTs we have, they're very limited. The diamond, for example, there's only 200 of them. And I think 51 or 52 have already been purchased. So there's a very small supply of these NFTs. But if all these NFTs are purchased, we could be looking at a 20 to 30% burn of our initial supply, and potentially even more in the future. So the price of the token has a lot of potential in the future because we are burning so much of the supply. So that's pretty exciting, I think.
Can I just tell you, I love that, my friend. That is beautiful. I love that. That's music to my ears when you hear projects that are doing something, and you're doing the same thing we're doing. You're giving utility to your NFT that benefits all your token holders.
The
That's incredible.
entire community,
Yeah.
right? It benefits
Yeah,
everybody.
it's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
It benefits everybody in that way. So one of the really unique things, and I'm not going to pretend to be an NFT expert or anything over here. You guys could teach me, all day long about NFTs, I'm sure. But one of the cool things that we have is once you've minted that NFT, in the very near future, we're building it out right now. We have a renting feature to the NFTs. And so not only can you have access to our ecosystem, our trading ecosystem, but if you're holding these NFTs, you can rent them out to others to give access to them. So I think that's a really cool way of doing it. So we've got some of our holders right now that have they've got a diamond they're holding for themselves to use to have full access to the ecosystem. And then they're holding a platinum, for example, and that platinum they'll rent out in the future. So as we're talking about the price going up, and like I said, you guys are extremely early in this. If you got in today, you're looking at a 2-cent TRDM token. When they first launched, the market cap ran up to 14 million.
It's like a 15-cent token, right?
Yeah. It ran up a lot, and it came back down to earth, and several reasons for that, but probably good that it came back down to earth a bit. But I think the potential for this token and for the project in general is, the sky's the limit on what we can do here and what the team is building, and not even to get into the entire sandbox ecosystem that is currently being built, and the NFTs and the characters, the avatars that are being built there. But with the potential of this project, a lot of people are going to be priced out of having access to this community. But think about it, for example, if you want access to the pro trader, and I don't know how many people are familiar with the name John Dalton. He's the head of our pro trader group, our pro trader group, and I think he's had some experiences with some people that know high IQ and just various
he's like a king in the Discord. I know that.
Yeah. He is incredible. The calls he's making in our Discord have just been flying, and the thing is, he's going to be the one that's doing the automated copy trading. So we talked earlier about don't copy me, but we're going to be copying these guys that have proven themselves year after year after year. And so let's say, for example, you want access to that automated copy trading. That's 100,000 TRDM token. Once the price of that token right now, it's at 2 cents. Once it gets up to, I don't know, 25 cents, it's going to price out a lot of people from being able to have that kind of access. And so that's the importance of having this rentable NFT. And so you're going to have a monthly revenue coming in from renting these NFTs. Plus, there's a feature for the diamond holders, at least. And again, we've only got space for almost 150 of these diamond holders, diamond NFTs left. But these, you get access. One of the things you get access to is the revenue share, and so that's revenue with the company in general. We've got different partnerships that are going to come in. We do have an entire side of this ecosystem that's not even crypto. It's the traditional markets, stock market, and there's going to be an option for people to have a subscription model, a credit card subscription model, to be able to use our tech to trade in the stock market.
Whoa! And
so the funds that are coming in through that is going to be dispersed to our diamond holders. So I think there is a lot of potential here. there's a lot of excitement. Our community right now is kind of small. We've been patient. We've been growing. We've been thriving. But I think once this starts getting pushed out, so Web3 Breakfast, you guys are the first.
Let's go.
Once we start getting out very active on with different influencers, getting on potentially with AJ, getting on Ben's channel, the more people that are hearing about this, the quicker that these NFTs are going to get sold out. There's the price of this token is going to go up, and we're gonna see a lot of people talking about TradeMaster Ninja. I can guarantee it.
I love it, man. I love the look of the NFTs. That's something. When I had the website pulled up, I'll go back to that really quick here. Go to that NFT tab. If you guys are watching the stream, make sure really quick, make sure that you guys do smash a like if you're watching over on YouTube. If you're watching on X, hit the heart. But I've got the website pulled back up here, and you scroll down, look at these NFTs. Look pretty cool, man. They're like the 3D spinning cards. You said the diamond is the big one. That's the one that you really want to strive to get, right?
Yeah, that's the one you really want. Now, I've thrown out the number, and it shows on there 100,000 TRDM token to purchase it. There are some ways that you can actually get this for 88,000 TRDM token. You can mint a gold NFT and trade up to a platinum, and then trade up to a diamond. So that trading actually gives you a little bit of a discount. So it's not even quite $2,000 for that one. But with the gold, it really is just kind of a entry level.
It's your membership.
Entry level to get you access to. That's right. It gets your foot in the door. Gives you access to the Pro Trader channel, where you can be learning alpha from John Dalton and the other professional traders. You may even get some gym calls as well, which, once the bull run really starts running, there's going to be lots of those little gym calls that they're going to be calling out for us. And you may make your money right there just from some of those. But then the platinum, it goes up to giving you some more options. Now, there's a couple things here that with the platinum, it gives you access to getting into the auto trader. So this would be using the bot to do some auto trading, as well as the back tester. So we have a really, really fantastic back tester that can show you all the settings that you need to make the perfect trades. And so we are going to have a lot. I'm throwing out a lot of words probably not everyone is super familiar with, but with like auto trader and automated copy trading and back tester, those who have been here for a while know what this stuff is. But we are currently putting together. I'm working on putting together tutorial videos for everything. So it's going to be going on that dashboard on the Minting app, so that once you get your foot in the door with TradeMaster, you can really answer all your questions and just watch the videos and walk through how to get access to all these things. But just as a little bit of a segue to high IQ, one of the other benefits to the Diamond NFT is lifetime high IQ access.
Nice.
So for the high IQ indicator, you did get lifetime access to that for as long as you're holding the Diamond NFT. So that's a really exciting thing. So one of the things that that is different about TradeMaster, it's not just an indicator, although it does have a here's buy and sell signals that it puts out there for us. But it has the capability of, from your trading view, as it's set, those indicators are set on trading view. It has the capability of connecting to your trading account through Render. We use Render to kind of be that middleman. We send a webhook to Render, and it can communicate with the trading view or the trading account. So basically, now instead of having an indicator that's going off on your, you get a green little entry mark for high IQ, for example. We can connect this TradeMaster indicator to it, and it's going to send a signal, that buy signal, to our trading account. So basically, we can set this up to where it's fully automated, and we're not having to sit there and watch the charts
Right.
all day long.
That's awesome.
So I don't know how many other products there are like that, but ours is very successful. We've been testing it for a good long time now. And so this is where the same technology is how the automated copy trading is going to work. So there's gonna be, let's say, potentially hundreds of people that have access to the automated copy trading, and we've got these pro traders that are making sure with their indicators, with what they're looking at on the charts, and they're able to send that signal to the trading accounts. So that keeps it completely decentralized in that way, that they're not the ones managing the funds at all. We have full access to our own funds, our own money, and that trading can happen like that.
That's awesome.
So I know I've been talking for a long time. What questions do you guys
this is
have?
great, man. This has been fantastic. I'm super excited that we got a chance, first off, to have you on here. And thanks for your time this morning, hanging out with us, and teaching more about it. I have always been kind of in the loop about what was going on, but this has been even better for me as to what you got going on and what you guys are building and how it's all taking shape. And I appreciate you guys being here appreciate you being here to talk about it today to our community first. I don't particularly have any questions at the moment, but I do want to let everybody know, like, if you're down listening and maybe you got some questions, or if you guys are up here on the panel and you have a question, please feel free to go for it. Also, remember you are on borrowed time as far as entering our Gotti giveaway. So make sure you're following the Web3 Breakfast account. Make sure you're following the Gotti account. And repost that out with some friends, because we're going to be picking it in just a couple minutes, because it's also Friday. And as you guys know, one of my favorite things to do on Friday, and unfortunately, you're going to kill me. You are going to kill me. We don't have the music today, the pizza music. I had to do a factory reset on the road. Didn't have time to reload the pizza music. So we're going to have to do it in silence today, but we're gonna have to get
Boo this man.
I know,
Boo this man.
I know, but we will do pizza orders.
Cut his fucking head off.
At least I wore my pizza shirt, okay? You can at least look at it. You can't hear the music, but you can look at it. All right. Any questions? Any questions for TradeMaster?
I mean, I think you did a good job explaining it. There's like auto trading for you, or copy trading someone who's more successful than you are. It all makes a lot of sense. And of course, like having it token gated as we get into the bull run also adds just like value to why people essentially should be in it, right? As opposed to just opening it up to the masses. So great job, man.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, like like what MKid said. You add utility to the NFT, but what you're doing is you're adding utility to the whole thing in general, right? Like this isn't. You'll get people who are going to buy in on speculation, right? But the whole point is to buy this product because it's a service, right? And because it's token gated, it requires the tokens to get the product and the service. And then again, you can always get the NFT. There's deflationary mechanisms built into this whole thing. So as an investor, some people, you've got that peace of mind that that it is deflationary. So you've always got that. That's a positive working in your corner. I love that.
That's right. And we've got, if anyone has tried trading on their own for any amount of time, it's extremely hard to actually make any profit off of that. If you have made profit, congrats. I know for me, every time I start seeing a few green candles, I'm my funds are just going out the window half the time. So but with TradeMaster, it's really a great option for everyone to get in there, and again, like I said, get the tools that you need to not just learn about trading, but to actually have the help you need too. Because I feel like there's a lot of indicators out there. There's a lot of places you can go to get indicators to tell you when to buy and sell. But with TradeMaster, there's an entire community around it. There's, like I've been calling it, the ecosystem. In the Telegram and the Discord, basically everyone that's in there is an OG. Everyone can answer your questions, and if they can't answer it, they know who to point to get you answers. But everyone that's there has seen the value in what this product is. This is not a project that is just going to be here for a few months during the bull run and cutting out. I mean, they've literally been building this for years and
Yep.
building friendships and relationships with other products like High IQ Indicator. And so I think this is one that is going to be a really safe bet, when it comes to really growing your generational wealth. I mean, that's really my key. I've got a pretty big family, and so it's important to me to be parking my money in a place that is going to be growing my wealth over time. I think talking with John Dalton with the automated copy trading, I kind of tried to flesh out like how much money do you think we could probably make on this? And his targets are 20% a month, and I'm thinking, okay, well, he's trying to be conservative there. He wants to be smart with his answers, but I think potentially quite a bit more could be made. But just even if it was 20% a month growth on the money that you've got invested there, I think that is
It's huge.
I think it's huge. I mean, compared to you trying to trade on your own, or just being in the stock market and just setting your money there and letting it grow over time. I mean, it potentially we've got a lot of options, not just from the trading side, but also the revenue share side and the renting of the NFT side, the gym calls. I mean, basically this project, all the trading products that are wrapped up into one TradeMaster package have been designed to help the holders grow their wealth.
Mhm.
I mean, that's all this project is. This is a technology that's been created for the holders, for us to grow our wealth. So it's not like a project that we're throwing money at and hoping it grows because they've got some technology, an AI technology that nobody even uses. Nothing against AI projects, but this is a technology that's built for us, for the
people.
holders, to make our lives better. Honestly.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm all about that, man. First of all, I appreciate, I know a lot of work has gone into this over the last couple of years. And I appreciate you again taking your time to come hang out with us this morning, teach us a little bit more about it. I know that we'll be hearing more about it. You are definitely more than welcome to come hang out with us anytime. If you guys got any, big updates or, messages you want to get out, you got a platform, you got a place that you guys can come in and hang out with us in the morning. There's also the 4:00 show if the morning doesn't work for you someday, whatever. But we appreciate you. All right.
Appreciate it.
So now is we're gonna do something. I'm really glad that you went into that little segment right there, because it gave me the time that I needed to do what I need to do. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Mamma Mia, Papa Pia, Baby Wants the Pizzeria. It's the Friday Pizza episode. I want to make sure that we take all of your orders if you are on stage here, because you never know. One of these days, the bull run's going to hit, and I'm actually going to send you pizza. But for now, you're just going to state it into the universe, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, my apologies. So, Adventure, my guy, I'm going to start with you today. What is your pizza order?
I'm a big fan of Chicago style pizza.
My guy.
A lot of meat, a lot of cheese, nice and thick. Yeah.
There it is.
So meat lovers, Chicago style. There we go.
My mouth is watering thinking about a nice loose filled with everything they got. Give it to me. All right, that sounds wonderful. Who do we got here? The rebel in black. GM fam. What's your pizza order today?
Pineapple and ham works.
All right, pineapple and ham. There it is. Neil D, my guy. What's your pizza order today?
What up, fella?
What's up?
Man, I'm currently going to rub my temples and manifest all meats with extra cheese.
Wee boy. There we go. Give it to him. All right, Doom, you're up, sir. What's your pizza order today? Oh, Doom might be busy on a call. We'll come back to him. M-Kid.
Green olive pizza because it's extra salty and it reminds me of you guys.
Got the shivers thinking about olives on a pizza. But hey, I do not critique. Pizza is for everybody. So Gringo, what you got?
Spicy meatball.
Nice. A meatball pizza pie. Love it. Jekyll.
Spicy meatball.
Ooh, spicy. Double down with the spicy. Love it, love it, love it. Jekyll, what you got for us, fam? What's your pizza? All right. Just a heart. Just a happy pizza. We're gonna send Jekyll a happy pizza. Mr. Dude.
I'll go with the pepperoni, bacon, ham, and life-changing technology.
I'm in it for the tech. That's what I say when I order my pizza, and the guy's like, "What did you just say?" I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm going to get on my pizza tonight, but definitely I'm going to link up with More Heart. We are going to go downtown our town here in Georgia, go grab some pizza, maybe a beer or two or something, and figure it out. But probably pepperoni. Actually, no, because I won't be with Whitney and Emmy, so I can get whatever I want. I don't know. I might go bougie tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I guess I have to give an order everybody else did. Let's go prosciutto di Parma with some Parmigiano Reggiano and some balsamic. And some arugula. Don't forget the arugula. I want that. Nice bitter arugula. All right. That's the pizza order. You know what that means. It's time to do the giveaway. Now, M-Kid, I did not. I forgot kind of it was Friday. And so we only did it as 2. Would keep it there?
Fuck it. It's Friday. It's fuck it Friday. Let's go 500, my friend. Pick out 5 winners.
All right. I will up that from 2 to 5.
I mean, what else is going good in crypto in this space right now? It's depression city. So let's at least put a smile on 3 more people's faces, right? So 5 totals. Yeah, do the 500. I think you have enough tokens. If not, I'll send you some to make sure you can pay everybody. But getting a hell of a deal today, man. Gotti's pretty cheap, so they're getting a
Be
lot
letting
of
those checks bounce, J Chains.
And checks in the mail, guys.
And the best part is if we do $500 in giveaway, we're going to burn $500 for the Gotti tokens.
Ooh, that's
so
right.
That's right now about 2 tokens. So yeah, let's do it. It's good for my community. It's good for Gotti. It's good for the winners. Let's have some fun. At least send some people off into the weekend for some positivity.
We are going to do that. I love every second of that. All right. So with that being said, we got this thing loaded up. I got 297 entries. Good luck to all 297 of you. 5 of you are walking home with $100 in Gotti. I am very excited for all 5 of you in advance. What else? Do we need to say anything else, or should we hit it?
I got my 7-year-old Sky here with us on video, so if we don't win, she's probably gonna start crying live on camera. So just be prepared. I'm just letting everybody know that. So.
Come, Twitter picker, do the right thing. Twitter picker, do the right thing. All right, here we go. Drum roll, please. And the winners for today are Lucas, Jacob, George the dog, and Ravishnani. Not our Jacob. It's a different Jacob, unfortunately. But Lucas with a Z, Lucas with an S. That's funny how that was like that. Jacob, George the dog, and then Ruvenchi.
Hey, but also congrats. But also shout out Jacob, man. He's gonna be getting married, so we saw you get his marriage license, man. Shout out to you. We're
dude.
so pumped for you guys.
Congratulations, brother. Shout out to you and the future Mrs. Burgess. Sorry if I butchered the last name. Congratulations to you guys. I know that's something you guys have been talking about coming up soon. So make sure that you send your registry link to Mr. Dude.
And after you get those people paid, my friend, let me know, and we'll all go do a burn and get over that and mint that Web3 Breakfast Club. I think it's number 4 now.
Yep.
So we'll
definitely
put that on there and get that over to you. And wish everybody a beautiful weekend, guys. Get out, touch grass.
Yeah, long weekend.
Fun.
Long weekend. It's a holiday.
Yeah, definitely. Get out and enjoy it. Crypto will still be here on Tuesday, and it'll be here Wednesday. And that's the beauty with crypto, man. It never goes away, right? It never rests. It never goes away. But you guys need to take a rest from time to time. So
it's like a rash on your bum.
Right. right, so we can come back and enjoy $56,000 Bitcoin.
What do you
on
call a
Tuesday.
There it
pickle
is.
that can
All
juggle?
right, I love
A
this.
dill
Adventure Man, I appreciate you.
IGHTFUL
Thank you so much for
performer.
being here. Again, like I said, you're welcome to come hang out with us anytime, and that goes for anybody
What
here.
do you call a
this is
mischievous
this is just
pickle?
this is like our
A
morning
dill
water cooler.
doer.
This is the breakfast table. I appreciate you guys being here, everybody. If you came up onto the stage, thank you. If you sat in the crowd, thank you. If you watched the live stream,
Why did the
thank
pickle
you.
go on
Make
a
sure
diet?
that you hit the heart.
It
Smash the
wanted to
like on your
shed
way out of
some
here. Do
brine
something great this
pounds.
weekend. You got a long weekend. I don't know yet if we're going to do a show Monday. What do you think, Mr.
How
You
do
want to do Monday? Or you
pickles
want to take
send
the day off?
letters? They use the dill
Yeah, we'll see how the
library
weekend goes. We got one
service.
tomorrow too, so we'll see how everything
True.
goes.
Oh, that's right. Tomorrow is Saturday.
I won't be around. I
How
won't
do
be around on
pickles
Monday.
enter their
We'll work it all.
houses?
Just spend some
They
family
use
time,
the
so-
I love
dill key.
All right, maybe
of
we'll do the
course.
same. Who knows? Maybe we'll just do a space and not a live stream. We'll figure it out. But all right,
What do
make
you
yourself
call a
better.
pickle that
1%
can
every
sing?
day. And if
A
we don't see
sweet
you
and
until
sour
Tuesday,
note.
shit, man, that's a big change. You're gonna be like a whole different person. And I love you guys. Have a great weekend. And
What do
no
you
afternoon
call a
stream today.
pickle that's
It's too
always
beautiful
running
here.
late?
I'm
Dill
and there's
late.
nothing else going on, so I'm getting ready to get out of the office like now. So ciao for now, babies. We'll see you next week.
What
Or
do
we'll
you
see you
call
tomorrow.
a
What's wrong with
pickle
it?
that's
See you tomorrow.
afraid of the dark?